Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing out there today? Once again, I am the animal, and I'm here to talk to you today about just count your blessings and just be thankful for what you got, people. Because a lot of people don't realize how lucky that they are, and they don't understand the value to the extent of how well off that people are in general. Because I see a lot of people that take a lot of things for granted, whether it's materialistic stuff, which it always boils down to. That's exactly what it is. It winds up being anything about materialistic stuff. So the thing that I want to touch bases on with everyone today is just basically just be thankful for what you got. Be thankful for who you are. Be thankful for what you got. And I'm gonna get off into this little story somebody told me a long time ago, and it took me almost 20. It took me over 20 years to understand exactly what this person, was telling to me. But I got a friend of mine. I was at his shop one day, and he says, "Hey, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you for a minute." So he took me around the back of the shop, and we sat down on these bricks because at the time he was building another part onto his shop. So we sat down, and it was some dirt. Actually, it was some dirt, and he took a stick, and this is what he done. He says, "Look at this." He says, "I don't know if y'all can see that or not." He said, "Do you know what that is?" I said, "Yeah, that's a circle." And then he made a dot in that circle. He says, "You see this right here?" He says, "That's you." He says, "As long as you stay inside this circle, you'll always be safe." He said, "Never exit this circle." He said, "Once you get out of this circle, it's damn near impossible for you to re-enter this circle." So at the time that he told me that, I just thought that that he was just drunk, just ramping, just carrying on. So I was like, "Yeah, old man, okay, whatever, whatever." Yeah, I hear you. You hear me? But he was just kept saying, "Do you hear me? Do you hear me?" I said, "Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. This is a circle. This is me in the circle. Don't get out of this circle. I can never get out. I can never get back off into this circle." I was just basically being sarcastic. I can never get back off in this circle once I leave the circle. He said, "You got it." So at the time he told me the story, I think I may have been 20. I was either 20 or 21 years old. So years of experience, things happening to me, growth and development. Uh, I went back to him and I told him, I said, "Old man, I finally understand what you were saying about don't get out of that circle." And and it took me over 20 years to realize that. Anyway, what he basically meant, and I didn't understand, the concept behind the circle thing until I uh, got off into college, took drafting classes, took engineering classes, and in AutoCAD, if you draw a circle, and I'm gonna, this is gonna make sense to you guys here shortly once I break this down. But in AutoCAD, there's something called the bitmap, and if you break a circle down, what it is a circle is very small lines in segments. So if you take one of these segments out of this circle, you'll never put it back in. It'll be damn near you'll have to keep magnifying this circle to blow it up, to expand it for you to be able to catch a point to where you can latch on to it to basically put this back off into that circle. So the point that I'm getting at is whatever kind of circle that you got, and most people, the circle that they have, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your friends, you never want to break bases out of this circle because you never know what bridge you might have to go back across to get back to wherever it was you was at one point in time. So you never want to burn bridges with anybody. Me myself, my circle is so small, it's not even a circle. I know who my true friends are. I know who my real friends are. So the moral of that story is, there is a moral to it. If you understand, exactly about the circle. Just don't get out of that circle, people. Don't try and run with somebody just because you want to fit in. Be yourself. Don't go outside of that circle. Be yourself. Remain yourself. Remain humble. Be thankful for what you got. Um, because what you got is more than enough. For me, it don't take much for me to exist. As long as my kids are happy, I'm good. I come last on that list. They're gonna get everything that they need to get. Materialistic stuff doesn't matter to me. I've been surrounded by money since I was 12 years old, basically. I've always been surrounded by money. And to get back to the circle thing. Once you stay in that circle, you can always go get you. And basically what he was telling me was, he says, you stay in this circle, you can always go get you some money from anybody whenever you need it. So that's basically what he was telling me, which I didn't understand at the time. But there's much more to this circle than just money itself, because there's friendship, there's loyalty, there's trust, there's a whole bunch of different aspects, avenues that you can look at about the circle, and don't stay out of that circle. And the main thing about that story for me is it's about friendship, it's about trust, it's about loyalty. Once again, I am the animal. This is my YouTube page. There is no negativity on this page. There is nothing about me talking about anybody in any kind of shape, form, or fashion in a negative way. You have the right to like who you like. You have the right to object your opinion to anything that anybody says, but don't like somebody because of the way that they look. Don't like somebody. Don't dislike. Don't dislike somebody because of the way that they look. Don't dislike somebody because they have more than you. That's just basically hating, and snitching. I don't like neither one of those. So that's just something that I'm not familiar with. That's out of my realm. I don't even associate myself with anybody who's hating. I don't associate myself with anybody that's out there snitching. Once again, y'all, I'm the animal. I just wanted to share this with you guys. Just keep that in mind, doing what you're doing. Once again, I'm the animal. My page doesn't always revolve around fitness and stuff. I'm going to be sharing stories with you guys about anything that I think that'll benefit you guys. But once again, I'm the animal. I'm gone. You guys enjoy your day. I'll talk to you guys soon.